See if it hangs on long enough.
Yeah.
Nice.
You want to suck that in?
Excellent. Thank you.
Sure.
In science, do you guys want to keep moving more to the east and not so much to the top of this feature? Because I see these targets 3.05 and 3.06 that I don't know how firm that path is you want.
They are not firm.
Okay.
They're not firm. They're just guidance. And if you have a safe track you would prefer,
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep us like
that's fine with us.
Yep, on the same path. 045. Thank you.
That sounds great.
And so
Okay.
Kurt was saying it'd be great if we could shoot for the steepest promontories. So like this one coming up. Ooh.
Yep, Roger, we'll try to get there.
That was not that was not worry, that was excitement.
Well, it is a face. You can see it in the sonar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's sort of.
Let's just do that.
I think this is. You said 055. Might even end up going too far with Argus, but I don't know. Let's just do this. We'll just settle on this.
Well, Meredith, now we have one sponge sample. You should probably look for a coral sample if you see one.
I'm keeping my eyes out.
I'm confused by the shagginess. Go ahead.
Oh, Kurt is saying from the slope map, due east looks like a good plan of attack.
Coming up.
You know, you see how shaggy the sediment is here?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? What is making it that? Are those tube worms? What are we seeing there, I wonder?
You want to look at it?
You know, we look close and I still don't get it, I think. Let's take a quick zoom in there, if you don't mind.
Probably
Okay,
like
zoom
aerated.
in, Dave.
I also think there's little worms in there.
Yeah, it's like a consolidated matrix of lots of little things in the nutritious muck.
Mm-hmm. Nutritious.
Maybe spines of the sponges too.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, it could be. Mixed with bryozoans and God knows what.
Yeah. All clinging for dear life.
Kind of draped organics.
tunicates, hydroids. We've got tube worms. I bet if you took a hunk of that, you would find a zillion things in it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You okay there, Dave?
Yeah, we're good.
Yep. Thank you.
Okay, zoom out, Dave.
Right, I'm
Yeah, it keeps going.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Went over a bunch of stuff.
Here's a nice boot.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. We might want to collect that boot there. The one you're seeing on the right-hand side of the screen right now.
The bigger one?
Wait a minute. I think so. You see it with the white center? I
Wanna
think we
zoom
want to
in,
collect
Dave?
that.
So this one that we're zooming on?
And typing.
Okay, yes. This one.
Quite a barrel.
Ah. Yes. So, Abby, tell us how you want that collected. I suspect a grab, a piece
Yeah, okay.
with a grab, I think,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe she wants a slurp. Up, a grab.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for that, we're going to have to put it in the starboard bio box somewhere.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. And so we have everything except box
Okay,
number
zoom
F.
out.
I always like seeing these kind of boot sponges because they look so brown and fuzzy and kind of dirty on the outside, and then they are always just this like stunning, almost fluorescent white on the inside if they're alive.
Yeah.
And I think this could be well, anyway. We think we know what it is, but it may not be, so we want to check.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's a bunch of samples on the starboard side, right?
The starboard side actually doesn't have very many samples. There's just one.
But there is something that would blow out if I open the box, right?
There's the scoop with some microbial mat sediment in there.
Okay.
So you can try. I think it might be all right.
Do you think those are
Here,
lightweight?
I'm just gonna.
So sponges need to be kept.
Yeah. Basically the
Rough.
sponges need to be kept separately from other sponges, so I understand that.
Yeah, and there could have been sponges in that scoop. I don't know.
No. Oh, I see. I think the main issue is that we're just considering whether the microbial mat sediment there is going to blow out of the vehicle.
Okay, I turned off the starboard.
Oh, I got it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, you're
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it seems like it will be all right then.
I turned it off, so
Okay.
as long as I'm stable here,
Yeah.
we're good.
looks it.
All right then. Any of the boxes except F is available then.
Okay. Is this thing gonna
And
be
if
really
we're stable
fragile?
here.
These ones are not that
No.
fragile.
Sorry, what were you saying?
These are not that fragile. It will have a texture similar to a kitchen sponge.
Okay. Sorry, if we were stable here, what?
Oh, if you're stable here, after we're done collecting this, I might ask you to zoom in to the right there and just look at those little round guys to see what they are.
Want to do that now before we disturb things?
Yeah, why don't we take a quick peek? Because we could be doing a little shopping here.
Yeah.
So
A
which
little
little
clam.
things?
I see a
I'm just trying to see if those are clams.
Okay, zoom in more, Dave.
Brachiopod.
Oh, yeah, I see. What I'm looking at is that little round sponge to the right. So keep going right, if you can.
That's all the right I have.
Oh, okay. You can zoom out. I don't think it's. Do you see that? Above the
Can we use a telestrator and point out? You know what?
Let's see.
Is
it just below that yellow mycelium?
Is it above or below
Yes.
the lasers?
It is to the right of the lasers, just a little below, and it's round. And I don't.
Yeah,
I think that
This?
maybe.
I think it's a little round sponge.
I think this maybe.
Was that it?
It looks like it's under a.
Can you see the telestrator?
They can't see the telestrator, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. We should just stick with our plan A and just sample this.
Well, I can poke the
dirty boot.
manipulator out there, maybe point at what we think it is.
Got a lot of options.
Yeah.
Robo Illustrator.
Yeah. Is it? That thing right there?
Nope. Up.
Up.
Up more.
Over there.
Up and to the left. Nope. Up and to the left.
Further?
There. You see that white round thing there?
Oh, very small.
Right where the
Right.
fingers
Oh,
are
you
right
went past
there?
it.
Went past it?
I think
A
the-
little
the
down.
delay is
Little
kind of
down.
getting it.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's like a little,
Oh,
like a
the
second or
delay,
two behind.
Yeah.
Oh,
video.
yeah, the second
Yeah.
or two. There's
This
a
is
delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a satellite delay.
Difference in audio and video.
That's, yeah,
Yeah.
that's confusing.
All right.
I
Okay.
just can't tell what that is.
Okay, well, I'm stable right now, so I can't pan over anymore that way.
Yeah.
Can you zoom in someday?
That's all right.
Maybe you can zoom in enough, perhaps?
A little
Okay.
bit more zoom and I might be able to tell.
All right.
Yeah, it's a little sponge, I think.
Yeah.
I would love it if we could maybe slurp that after we're done getting the boot sponge.
Sure.
Okay.
We can do that.
Okay, zoom out.
And Abby's probably thinking I have a million of those, but
This whole thing gonna come up?
You just want a piece
We
of
just need a
this?
piece. Yeah, we just need a piece.
Yikes.
Oh my.
Yeah, we ended up with the whole thing.
Lovely. That's fine.
Want the whole thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
might as well.
I assume then the bigger bio box, so bio box or starboard bio box compartment E.
All right. Hey, Jay, can you switch the camera over?
Yeah.
You got the whole boot, Abby.
Okay.
Kick it out.
Yep.
A little squid visitor.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Definitely looks like it has that spongy texture in it.
Yep.
And if it's big, if it's a little big for alcohol containers, put some in alcohol, and then they freeze really well.
Okay.
Can I go
Can I
under there?
decapitate it?
Might want to
I
pop it now.
can try it. You want to just push it down a little more, I guess. While I bring it in.
Light's too
Guillotine it.
bright.
Like a
Yeah, you're gonna have to push the drawer out again.
I got.
Reach there very well.
So we see a lot of these little cushions, and there's no way to ID them from photographs. So this is a good thing to get a slurp of this little one.
Yeah, just
Maybe it'll
I don't know, close it.
close it slowly. Maybe it'll push it down.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's in the box.
Ooh,
whoa.
right into the minute.
You know, Lingcod
He wants his back
probably
scratched.
sitting in the front porch.
Where'd my sponge go?
Okay, let's see. We're gonna slurp this into what jar? Oh, let's go.
I don't know what jar.
Hold on one second.
And we should probably rinse first.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely do the flush first. The slurp jar that we have
I think
available
we're
is
on the flush there
number
already.
5.
Right? That's,
Yeah,
that's on
yeah,
the flush.
that's
so
flush.
Go ahead and run it.
All right.
Sorry, I'm just dealing with some technical issues because the data logger computer is not responding to me, so I can't take screen grabs. I can still log samples though.
Okay.
Probably good, right?
I think so. Okay, what's sample jar?
Sample jar, we can put it into slurp jar number 5.
And just to confirm, that sponge was 143 and this second sponge is 144?
The hairy boot was 143 and this next one will be
Great, thank you.
144.
That's right at the limit of that.
On the hairy boot, we think is probably Rhabdoclyptus, Dawson and Abby wrote that down in the chat.
I was going to say that didn't sound like a Latin name. No.
Yeah.
You're on it, Dave.
Oh, the hairy boot? No, not
No.
Latin.
Right at the limit there. All right. Oh. Turn on the suction. Yep.
Think it's still there. Ooh.
Oh.
Get it? Yes. Is it in the jar?
I think
Yeah,
I see it.
it's in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, zoom out, Dave.
Is that really vacuum cleaner hose?
No.
Industrial vacuum
That's
cleaner.
disappointing.
Thank you.
Yep, thanks.
Okay. Oh.
So I know we need to be on deck by midnight, and I
Yeah.
just wanted to check what time do we have to lift off to do that?
How deep are we?
We're just 325, so
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's 20 minutes or something.
yeah.
Okay.
I need like 5 minutes to get organized. 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So Abby, I see another barrel coming up, and I don't know if it's a Michaeli or not.
It's a big one.
Are we talking about this little thing over here? Just in front of the tube core?
I'm talking about that. Yeah, it's kind of right in the center of the screen now, but
Zoom in, Dave.
Abby needs a zoom.
That?
Ooh,
Yes.
that's a sponge.
This one looks a lot less hairy.
Yeah.
She says she thinks it's Michaeli again.
Moving on?
Yep.
No.
I like that rockfish hanging upside down. The deep sea sole.
Oh, it's a bright yellow one.
Oh wow, yeah.
Want to zoom in there, Dave?
Hey, Meredith, I had to change headphones again. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. We better check with Abby on that yellow there.
She says this is the star eucalyptus that's on the list.
Okay. So
Another sample?
we should, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the texture of it like? Can we grab it or slurp a piece or what?
For sampling?
For
Stop.
sampling.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
stopped.
Yeah.
Uh,
She says it's likely the same
It's-
as the last one.
Okay, Dave, can you zoom
The
and
same as the small pillow one or the same as the boot?
Same as the
I
boot.
think she means the same as the boot,
Okay.
but
So we-
same as the boot, Abby?
Yeah, so we can try and grab
Yeah.
it then and put it in one of the starboard bio boxes. So we've got A, B, C, or D available for that.
This is going to be a challenge. It's on the wall, so.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, both of the forward bio boxes are already filled with sponges, so they can't put them in with each other.
Maybe you could grab and settle somewhere else.
Yeah, what?
Abby is saying something
Grab
if
it and
it's
move
too
somewhere else.
awkward.
She didn't finish her sentence though.
Oh, she said she can wait for another if it's a too awkward a location to sample, because we wouldn't want to do anything like knock off the big heterocony or anything.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have anywhere
You
to
could
set
try,
down.
Yeah.
you could try slurping it. Would it slurp, Abby?
I could.
This one, I don't think will slurp.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, then.
Do you see that little deep sea sole there? That's very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has a texture
Oh,
like
Abby says
fiberglass.
there's no possibility of slurping it. It's like fiberglass.
Oh, yeah. So then I think we can try and move on and see if we can find another yellow sponge like that in a location where we might be able to set down and then sample it more
Yeah.
safely.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one is tucked perfectly
Don't
in
wanna
the
go right through
overhang.
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like just from here we got lots to look at.
Yep.
Yep. Agree. This is not the last time we'll see it.
Yeah.
interesting to see the kind of rock tucked in under all of the organic sediment piled up on top of it. Just to get these overhanging sections that are suddenly clean.
Another boot coming up, Abby. A cleaner one. Ooh, and a smaller one.
Oh, sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That's an interesting mix of live and dead sponge.
The yellow Mycale, which we've seen it a couple of times, Meredith. I see that Abby would like a small piece if we have time.
Yes. Just to confirm it is the species. The sponges, for those watching at home, much like the corals that I work a lot on, have a lot of what we call overlapping morphotypes, which can make them very difficult to identify visually when we see them from just ROV footage. So we're working on putting together a catalog of specimens we've collected. So often, even if it's something that we think might be common, it's worthwhile to collect one because we have gotten some surprises where it turns out to be something completely different. Quite the fin here.
Yeah.
We come around the corner and all this.
Yeah, you can do 10 meters, 055. Great, thank you.
Spoke too soon. There's more.
And Kurt says it's a split nose rockfish. I think up there on the top there. No.
And I think a Matridium anemone. Growing
No,
on
I don't think we've
sponges.
seen one recently.
There's a nice flag rockfish.
Getting too far up.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do.
I can come over, look around over here.
Okay, yeah. I'll just do 5 meters due north.
That is quite the rock fin. Just drops off steeply on both sides.
Yeah.
A nice DC soul sitting right on top.
Yeah.
What?
Do my eyes peeled for one of those Mycali for Abby. I think that's one just to the left of the lasers right now. If we could zoom in on it if we've got time.
Zoom in, Dave.
That's it, she says.
Yeah.
Can we stop and grab this
Okay,
or
zoom
grab
out,
a
Dave.
piece of it?
Yeah. So is it possible for us to grab it?
It doesn't look all that big.
Do you think we might
It's
be able
okay.
to slurp it then?
Yeah.
No, this one will be another
Fiberglass.
kind of tough one, but it should tear pretty easily if you just
Okay.
get the jaws around it.
Okay.
This going on the starboard side then?
Yeah.
Hey, Jake, can you go to the relay page? Relay isolation.
And
Thrusters. And starboard vertical. Yeah.
Abby says it should be a grab. It's quote unquote spongy. I think she means like a kitchen sponge or a
Yeah.
bath sponge.
All right.
So this sponge will be used to confirm species identification, and we'll add it to our genetic collection. And we also have been talking to some folks about starting to do a little metabolomics work with some of the tissues being subsampled from these.
Hey, zoom in, Dave. We're grabbing a piece, or we're grabbing the whole thing?
Can try and grab the whole thing.
Yeah, this one's small enough that I think you'll end up just getting the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yep, it's popped off now, so.
Okay. So we can aim for starboard bio box A, B, C, D.
Alright. Ready? Yep.
Once you're all settled with that, Abby has asked if we could zoom in on that white encrusting sponge that's just up and left from the lasers.
Okay, I went in D.
It ended up in D.
Dog. David.
B as in dog.
Okay. Sure. And that's yeah, 145.
Great, thank you. So that sponge up there. The zoom.
Yep.
Hang on a sec.
Yep.
One in the center there?
Yep, that white one.
Zoom in.
Looks like a little cushion.
Looks like garlic to me.
That does. It does look like garlic.
What are we doing with that?
Whoa.
Wait and see what Abby says.
Okay.
It does look somewhat polymastia-like.
I forget what you call those little siphons on a sponge. Remember, the inside's a seam foam, but...
Are there any?
I think Abby's
slurps
asking
available?
for a slurp.
Okay.
So in terms of slurps, we have 2 remaining jars, 6 and 7.
Okay, zoom out, Dave.
Let's go ahead and slurp this
Okay. So
into
then
one of those.
want to slurp it into 6. And
6.
we'd like a flush beforehand just to make sure there's no residual sponges.
Give me my thruster back again. Oh, yep.
And I think she wants you to slurp the oscula, the sticky out part.
Oh, No, we were having a conversation about what that was called, and so she was just filling in on that's the
Oh,
oscula.
sorry, I didn't hear that
Sorry
part.
to distract
Thank
everyone.
you.
Okay, so you can scrape and slurp it.
Okay, Jake, you wanna?
Ready to flush.
Yeah. Let me get it off the thing here.
Okay. All right. Flushing.
Go ahead.
That should be good. And that is 7, I think. Yeah.
I think it's 6.
Oh, we want 6?
Yes.
Okay. 6.
Well, if it's squishy, we'll get at least a piece of it.
Okay. Here are the beans. Zoom in, Dave.
All right. It's going in.
Oh, it just got a
I
nice
think-
view of
Oh,
those
yes.
long spicules underneath.
Oh, yeah.
There it goes.
We got it.
It already
Well,
been
that's
a jar.
impressive.
I haven't seen it yet. It looks like it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's in.
Abby says fantastic things.
Yeah.
Is anybody looking for that cup coral up there?
Is it a desmophyllum?
Zoom
I
in, Dave.
can't tell.
Um,
Zoom in.
Right in the center there.
I think it is. I think it is desmophyllum, and I think if we're out of the sanctuary, that's one of the species that Alex Gagnon was looking for doing the paleoclimate work.
And are we out of the
But
sanctuary? Do you know?
I am looking.
We're in Gray's Canyon now?
We're in Grace Harbor Canyon.
Try to check the boundary.
Kurt says yes, we are out of the sanctuary.
So another slurp.
So how many places do we have left to put samples?
So we have one more slurp jar, and we have 3 more slots on the starboard bio box. So basically 4 more samples. Unless, I mean, if you have coral that you're not concerned about, like double dipping with the sponges, we might be able to do that. But besides that, we've got 4 slots left.
I don't know if I can grab the cup coral with the manipulator. That's kind of a slurp sample.
Okay.
I would say on this one, I have, I'm looking at our collections list because we haven't been collected this Oh, UW wants only dead or fossil, according to the list I have. That could be wrong.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, so we don't need to collect it?
We don't need to collect this one.
Okay.
I think we've got a Latitunia moon sponge just to the right of that in that shot, though.
Looks like the boxes normally.
Oh wait, I just got a text from Jenny
Okay.
before we move. She says, "Yes, please. We are outside, so yes, we can go ahead and collect it."
Okay. So we are going to collect it.
We are going to collect it. Yeah.
All right.
I was looking at the science chat, and she texted me.
All right.
Um.
Where we put it?
Slurp.
Yeah. So it's going to be a slurp then.
Zoom out, Dave.
I don't know.
I mean, it's pretty small.
I don't know if it will
small.
fit crosswise in the
5
slurp.
centimeters or so.
Yep.
Mhm.
Sticky
I'm
fingers.
leaning
put
toward a
this-
grab for this.
Okay. So
Look,
Mhm.
it's
it's going to fall through the pinchers. Seems
Yeah.
like.
Oh,
zoom in, Dave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we can see, but
Yeah. Slurp would probably be best.
it's pretty small.
do you want to try the sticky fingers?
Oh, the sticky finger.
The sticky fingers won't be able to pop it off the rock.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You also, there's no way we can put it in the starboard box with the sticky
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
impossible.
finger.
Steve just said we've had bad luck on slurping cup corals this leg. He'd recommend a grab.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
I mean, I can
You can break it off and then slurp it, right?
Try.
Like with the.
look and see.
Yeah. It's pretty small.
Yeah.
Also.
It's pretty dinky. Yeah, it's gonna fall through. It's pretty close. I don't know. I think it would fall through.
Okay.
I'll lose it.
I am going to defer to the judgment of the pilot.
Do you have
Okay.
enough-
Well.
do you have enough room to go?
I don't want to be presumptuous,
Or-
but I think
Well,
From
I
this
have to
portion.
put it in the
Try.
starboard box.
Yeah,
I can't
oh,
like
right.
delicately balance it and
Right.
put it in the
No, I
starboard
know.
box.
I think we should try to slurp it. And if we're not able to collect more, I mean,
So
yeah, I think we
there is
should-
a possibility of it getting stuck in the tube.
yeah.
That's because they're kind of heavy and
Mm-hmm.
they kind of bounce around in there and don't go through.
Jenny just said if it's really going to be hard and awkward, we can skip it. Since it doesn't appear to be a really compatible size, because it looks, I'm betting it's a little wide for the tube.
I mean, I could try and grab it like in the pinchy part
Right.
of the manipulator, but it might crush it.
Yeah.
Grip force. One.
Yeah, we can try it.
That's the only thing I could see.
I would say on this one, the sense it's not going to fit in the jaws, looking at that, these tend to be really, they're oblong shaped. And so we're only seeing one end, and I think this one is likely to get stuck in the tube. So if it's something that's going to come out of the jaws, this one may just not be collectible.
Sure.
I'm
I
gonna
see.
try it.
Yeah, I think this is.
Okay.
Going for it.
Yeah,
It's gonna try grabbing it.
Full
it's
send.
looking good.
Giving it a good science poke.
Oh.
Hopefully it won't go through.
Looks like you got it.
Oh.
Got it.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
not in the box.
Don't
don't,
do it.
don't say we got it yet.
Open the box. Open the box.
All right.
The cup coral.
Oh, the
So
thruster's
buy box,
on.
buy a box A.
Oh,
The thruster's on. All right, hang on. We gotta
Sure.
turn off the thruster.
You
Ready-
could
ready
put
to
it
turn it
in with the sponge. I don't think that's a problem.
Oh, okay. So
Mhm.
Up forward.
so if you want to, you can put it in one of the
All right,
forward
Turn on
ones.
the thruster.
I turned it off.
If it's going to be too much trouble, you can put it in the forward box
Okay.
since it's a coral.
You
And
want the thruster
don't-
back?
Give me it back.
All I can say is you pilots are patient.
Okay, give me a light.
Especially as we biologists pick all the most challenging objects to grab.
Box out. Which, it's going in with a sponge?
Both of them have sponges in them, so whichever one is more convenient.
That one.
Okay, so it's an A. Thank you.
That's beautiful.
Nice
You
job.
didn't crush it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Nice job.
one of the nicest collections of cup coral I've seen.
Yeah, me too. You are an artiste.
Nice job.
Wasn't 27 years wasted, huh?
All this experience for something.
Fame and fortune among biologists.
Indeed.
I have the thruster back, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
What's nice about that is you could possibly do a 3D print of that too.
Oh yeah. And
That Lizzie is working on doing that for outreach. I don't know what it'll look like when you clean it up, but it's possibly you could really do a nice 3D print of it.
so actually,
Mhm.
Andrew has basically a 360-degree camera technology where he can take it in the lab right after we collect it, and then he'll do 360 degrees photos around it.
Oh, that's great because it's a really nice sample of that particular one. It's not crushed or anything.
Yeah.
So it really would make a lovely picture, I think, for people.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be glad to do that.
And since I'm not there to help, I can.
Wow, look at that.
I'm very sorry.
Oh, no problem.
It's like right on the underside of this spine. It looks spongy.
That looks like
That
almost a
faria is
perfectly
beautiful
spherical
there.
area.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Porch light's still on?
No, I turned it off.
Abby's saying that's the biggest patch of live faria we've seen so far.
Wow.
Maybe it's
Can
just
we
deep in.
make sure the lasers are off? And is there any way to take a still of that, or am I asking for too much?
Andrew's not here right now, so I'm not sure if it's just
Oh, that's
constantly
right.
taking
Sorry.
pictures.
Never mind.
It's okay.
You can do frame grab.
We've
Yeah.
got an octopus
Yeah.
on the left too.
If we zoom in, I can get the frame grab on it at least.
You want lasers off?
Lasers off.
That would be good.
Yeah, lasers off, please.
It's so pretty.